Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen filas. Soy una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la varija, más el edit. Mis fotos tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that is downstairs. So we're underway here in Game 2. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off. Arrieta, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Beltre tosses across to first, and Winker is set down. Here's Bryce Harper. Pitches in there. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that is that. Let's go down quickly. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. And a foul ball. Fastball is outside. Center field. Gilbert sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be
perfect. That pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. So, man aboard. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Alvarez went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And 1-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. David Ortiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the NLCS.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Adrian Beltre. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
And no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Ketel Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that is out of play. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Out to escape him. Second game of the NLCS. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. And he takes a strike.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Alonso launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Piazza hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mark
And now it's Mark Vientos. Just missed. Arrieta, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. 1-0. There's a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. And strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Stays alive. No score here in the second. Straight 3 on the foul tip.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Bouncer to second. Marte. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll go to the... And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Juan Soto. Senga back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
And next for L.A., Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No strike.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Now batting. Third
So the
baseman,
batting order
Ellie
turns
De
over.
La
Ellie De La
Cruz.
Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first
Count 1-0.
offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one
3-2.
cutting but missing down low. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one for strike 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch, not close. Fouled off. He was late. Arrieta, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that's in for a strike. Tying run in scoring position here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mets strand 1. They trail here. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
That one fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The center fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, McNeil. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, bases empty. David Ortiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball 1.
Up and in, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head to the 4th inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
They'd get 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Gone! He'll circle the bases, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Alonso, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead. 0-2. They pumped the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. All even now at 1-1. This is the back here at Chavez Ravine. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Adrian Beltre. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. Full count now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right side. They get the out on Marte.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Count is 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza.
No, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Now batting.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Jr.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a foul out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. That one's got to feel good. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it planked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But
new pitcher on now, Frankie Montas.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. Second game of the NLCS. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground right side. And that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff
Two
McNeil.
down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Just missed. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they go quietly there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. On the ground to short, Lindor jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early.
Lindor, there's one. He's out. Back to first, and that is a double play. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Here's a
Dodgers
final
have
look
elected
at
to
it.
challenge the
They called him
previous play.
out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays.
At the plate, David Ortiz. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Back here in L.A., top of the sixth inning. And stepping in for New York, Drew Gilbert. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And out number one on the grab.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Lindor, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in game 2 of the NLCS. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one. Got him swinging.
Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one chopped to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses way outside. Mike Piazza waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Throws to first. They get the out on Soto, and that is that. Dodgers down. So here is Bryce Harper. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now
Here's
batting,
Pete Alonso, 0-2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here is Francisco Alvarez. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Montas back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bottom of the 7th, and we got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Joe Mauer.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo sizing this one up. 1 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped on a line. And that ball is out of here.
Sometimes you say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Base is empty with 2 away. Manny Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Pinch hitter coming on, Bobby Abreu.
Bobby Abreu.
Foul ball there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Vientos tracks it down for the out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. In there at the knees, 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one ripped, but foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout. And this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Gilbert stands in now and watches strike 1. Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. 1 away with a runner at 3rd here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
so important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball one. Right down to shoot, strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Arrieta is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Throws to first in time, and Winker is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. Home half of inning number 8.
For New York.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Young goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. High fly ball, right field. McNeil under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Beltre now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. Nothing doing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 2. Abreu on a dead sprint, racing back on the warning track, and hauls it in. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Slider clips the corner. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging. Boog. It's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right. And so many pitches.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit long.
and he hit the ball on the screws.
Sliced hard but foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason.